everyone. Welcome to Lanmou Spiritual, formerly known as Lanmou Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whoever may want to watch this reading, will feel like watching this. This is especially for May 2020, but time is really not a factor. Whenever you happen to be watching this, there's a message for you, okay? As you guys know, this is a general reading. It may not resonate, and if it doesn't, it's okay. Perhaps the next reading will, or maybe a reading from another reader will. If you're interested in a personal reading to get clarity concerning something that's personal to you, just visit the website at lanmouspiritual.com, okay, to book a reading. Here we are. Let's see what message Spirit have for you, Leo. And you guys know we took a little bit of a break, so we are back, okay? I hope you guys have been safe and taking all the precautions during this time. Let's see messages for Leo. Temptation, the devil card flew out for you, but we are about to cut the cards, okay? We're not going to take that. We're about to cut the deck. Leo, as I was meditating on your energy before I started recording, it's like all of a sudden, I mean, I do my meditation first. I do a bit of a little Reiki for you guys, for whoever is watching these readings at the beginning. And as soon as I started meditating on your energy, that's before recording, okay? I felt a sense, like I was shuffling the card and meditating on your energy. And it's like I got all speed up, like I was shuffling the card, like there's a sense of speed, almost impatience in your energy, Leo, that had absolutely nothing to do with me. So I know it's your energy I was picking up. So some of you guys may want to take a moment to meditate, to calm your nerves down, to calm down, okay? Because there's a sense of almost, it wasn't anxiety, it was just like a speed, like I got to right now. Let's see. Here we go, Leo, and we're going to do a 9-card reading for you. This is a psychic tarot we are using for the main reading. I'll lay down the cards first. Oh, starting here with the sun. Beautiful. We're starting out here with the sun, representing the sun, right? Happiness, healing, all the good stuff. We have the hangman, the major arcana number 12, which is called sacrifice here, and the sun is called light on this deck, okay, the psychic tarot. We're gonna keep on going. We have the, wow, we have hope, which is a stars card, major arcana number 17. Here we go. Love begins. This is so the whole top row here is all major arcana energy, and here we have the Ace of Cups right underneath that that light, right underneath the sun card for you. So there's something beautiful happening for you, Leo. Okay, you have a new beginning that's gonna bring you a lot of triumph. This is the triumph, the 7 of major arcana number 7, which is also known as a chariot, that just came out for you. Right under sacrifice is triumph, number 7. So whatever it is that you sacrificed, whatever it is that you went through, that was very difficult. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's been a while. It's been a while. You've gone through this difficult time. It took quite a bit of time for you to cross that threshold here, for things to transition towards a positive. It was all worth it. That last card that I just pulled out is the 2 of Cups. So you have the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups being sandwiched by the Triumph card, the Chariot. How beautiful can that be? Here we have foundation and achievement, the 4 of Fire. Another a card known also as the honeymoon card, another beautiful energy here. And here we have the universe, karmic energy coming out for you, major arcana number 21. And we're closing out with discontent and boredom with the 4 of Cups. And at the bottom, what do we have? The crown chakra, the 7th chakra. This is very beautiful energy, okay, Leo? I mean, it's just positive, 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 positive. And yes, I'm going to try to keep this short because it's very straight to the point. Leo, you're about to receive a blessing from the universe. We're starting out with the sun card. And for some of you here too, there may be a component of healing, because I feel like whatever that you've gone through, the healing card, the stars card, I call it the healing card because I'm getting so much healing energy coming out of that, the major arcana number 17, which is called hope here, which is known as the star. It's the card, the star card. And there's so much healing energy coming out of this, and the sun card a lot of times also denotes healing, okay? And it seems like whatever it is that you were that the sacrifices that you made, whatever the tough moment that you went through, this is you had to heal from that. Okay, you learned, you grew, you expanded your awareness coming out of that, your vibration rose coming out of that. But there's also, you needed a little time of healing, and that was healing, like powerful healing coming from the universe, coming from the divine, that came to you, that helped you out, that brought you out of this. Okay, the blessings that you're gonna be showered through for, because of this journey that you've been on, because it was all for a reason. Because the hangman, the card of the hangman, the card of being called sacrifice here, it's a card of intentional sacrifice, right? These are not things that happen to you. These are things that are very intentional, things that you do. It's like if you are starting a new spiritual journey, or like, you know, you're getting yourself involved in a new order, if you will. There are certain steps that you must take. There are certain rituals that you must partake in. There are certain tests that you must pass before you can be not even graduated, before you can be pushed forward to the next phase. And I feel like for a lot of you, you were going through those, and at the time it might not have felt it might not have been obvious to you. Why are you going through these trials? And for some of you, even tribulations. Why are you going through all those tests? Why are you going through all those difficult moments? Why you might have felt like you're being tested, but you didn't understand the big picture of it all. But now I feel like you are in a position where you can see it, where you can understand it. At the center of this reading is the Chariot, a card of triumph, major arcana number 7. 7 is the number of mystery. And I feel like for you, Leo, that at the center of it, like the central aspect of this, there was a sense of mystery. You know, you are being moved towards a new situation, a new place, a new way of thinking, right? A new level to your own spirituality. You knew there were changes happening. You knew there were movement happening, but it might not always been clear to you as to what, or where is it you're going to end up. But these were very much so divinely guided movement changes. And they keep bringing my attention, since I started this, to that T here. Okay, all the major arcana that are on the table, it forms a T. Okay, and if we keep going, we can even say it forms so if you have a T in your name, or the letter T means something to you, and we have triumph here, it's also starts with a T. It's just so significant here to that T here. Okay, that I'm seeing that it's not a full cross, but I'm seeing really like the T. There's a sense here of that letter means something to someone out there. But regardless, the blessings is here. You are being showered with abundance. You have attained a new level of enlightenment and awareness. We have the sun here. We have the hope card here. For a lot of you, you dreamed of this. It's like it's beyond even your imagination, because the card of hope is, yes, it's about healing. But the stars card, the card of Aquarius, is also a card of make your wishes coming true, a card of faith, okay, of your own sense of your own destiny, right? So it's kind of like you're being pushed towards your destiny. You're being pushed towards a greater level of enlightenment, and all this is gonna bring you is a lot of love. It's that new beginning in love. Like we have love begins with the Ace of Cups. In between is a triumph card, like love begins triumphantly, bringing you to a spiritual union. So a lot of you, if this is not just about your own spiritual, your own growth, your own personal development, this is about love. There's a sense here, there is something very beautiful, a connection, a union that's divinely guided, that's coming together, okay? And for some of you, especially if this is a twin flame or a soulmate relationship, but it's very karmic regardless, right? If you've known each other before, you've crossed each other's path before, if not in this lifetime, in a previous lifetime, and both of you understand the depth of that connection. Okay, look at the spiritual union here, the two of water. They're meeting, they're connected at the third eye chakra. It's not the heart chakra. Yes, the card is all green, denoting heart energy, right? Heart chakra energy. But that heart shape face here, they are connecting in the physical here, like to the third eye chakra, meaning the two of you communicate telepathically. Telepathic communication. You don't have to see each other. You don't have to, like, it's almost like you have always known You've always known, you felt it, you sense it, okay? Even when you didn't know about this love mentally, you didn't understand it from logic, from the mind space, like spiritually, intuitively, you knew, you understood it. And we have a beautiful rainbow in that love begins card in the Ace of Cups, and we also have a rainbow in the card of sacrifice, telling me this new beginning, this love begins after sacrifice, after there was some bit of a sacrifice, after there was a tough go here. And this is kind of like the sun coming out after the storm. And indeed, we have the sun right here, bringing hope, bringing the triumph, okay? Like kind of like changing the pace of things here. The rainbow denotes happiness, and the rainbow also tells us like it is happiness that comes after there was after the storm, right? After a rainy day. And here again we have another rainbow on our Four of Fire. This is the card we call the honeymoon card, the card of like after this love begins, after two people get together, after the wedding, we set up home together, right? Look at them, the family looking at that home. This is a new home, a new foundations you're about to set here. So some of you guys, things will develop very fast. And I told you, as I was meditating on your energy, I could feel it was like a wash of energy. Like even though I was shuffling the card, it was like, ugh. So it's like everything's gonna happen so fast for you, okay? We don't have the Eight of Fire here, but the energy is very much so there, and you're gonna know it. It's like if you have not met that person before, or you reconnecting with that person, everything's gonna happen very fast. People on the outside may be questioning you and say, Leo, you don't know that person, what are you doing, what are you doing? But for you, it's gonna feel very natural, because maybe you don't know that person in the physical world, in a physical sense, but intuitively you know that person. You've known each other, you've already been connected, okay? You've already been in union with each other. And here we have you studying now that physical, that you're setting a new foundation here on earth, something solid, something committed. You're setting a home together, okay? A lovely home, a happy home at that. This is very beautiful. And here we have the card of the major arcana number 21. We called it the world card in the in the Rider-Waite, original Rider-Waite. Here it's called the universe, and this is about a karmic situation. This is about closing out a cycle, okay? That card here, this is about also can be travel and communication, but here I'm very much so getting the sense of like you are being watched by the universe. It's like the universe have your back, if you will. You have the support of the whole universe. All of this that's happening, it's been set in motion like lifetimes ago, if you will, okay? It's a karmic cycle that is refreshing, that is coming back together. It's like that old familiar thing, that you're being brought back together again by the universe. And we have, let's not forget, underneath this we have the crown chakra. This is you having direct connection, direct communication, direct access to source, okay, to the upper realm. The crown chakra is open. You can receive the messages, you can receive the enlightenment. You're wide open to divine inspiration, really. So this is very beautiful here for you, Leo. You're gonna be listening to your own intuition in regards to this situation. And for most of you, this is about love. This is about a spiritual union. And if it's about just yourself, a spiritual union within yourself, this is also going to be very beneficial to you in the future, as you said, in your own personal relationships with your family, with your loved ones, with your kids, with your partner, with your co-workers, okay? This is absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful here. And like that, we're in here with the card of discontent and boredom. That's clarifying. This is the Four of water. This is the card of moon in Cancer. And I'm getting here, for a lot of you, this karmic cycle is coming to an end. The hope that's coming to you here about that spiritual union, the hope, the help from the universe, your wish coming true here is coming after a time that there was a lot of discontent, after a time where there was like you were waiting for that special something, okay, of discontent and boredom. Some of you, Leo, you really played your hands well. You did not settle. You really waited for what is right. Okay, it's very easy to get distracted, to just accept everything that comes our way, or anything that comes our way, just to have somebody. For those of you that were holding on, that was holding, waiting for that special somebody that you knew is out there for you, well played. Okay, what you are hoping for, it's here. Okay, you did the right thing for yourself. And I'm gonna get a couple of clarification for you. We really don't need that much here, because this is so on point. Triumph, you're gonna be triumphant wherever the sacrifices that you made, the trials and tribulations that you went through, it's going to pay off very nicely for you. Absolutely, especially in regards to love and setting a new home to your family life, to your home life here. Okay, let's get some clarification for you in regards to sacrifice, because that card is like really speaking out very loudly here for you, Leo. For a lot of you, that's where your concentration was, not understanding the big picture, that there was something beautiful that was being set in motion for you. Oh, there we go, the devil. Remember that the card, the devil, called temptation in the psychic tarot, is the card that came out for you, okay? Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or you're a Leo that have Capricorn on your chart, but the sacrifices that were made here for a lot of you may be that you had to overcome the shadow part of yourself, okay? You had to let go of certain aspect of yourself, or of a situation, some negative entities, negative habits, okay? There was something here that needed to clean up, okay? Like spirit was pushing you to clean the air, to move away from something that was negative, or someone that was negative, from some addiction, codependency issues, okay? You needed to work, almost like you needed to work on yourself. For some of you, that was the sacrifice. Those challenges that you were facing was to push you to face yourself, to work on yourself, okay? To grow for your own growth, so you can receive this abundance, this blessing, this happiness that's coming towards you. There's a lot of happiness here between the Ace of Cups, of water, the spiritual union with the Two of Cups. That's a union coming together. And we have the Four of Fire, which is foundation and achievement. And then again, we have the Sun card. Again, putting the blessing. That's how we started. No matter what negativity there was here, the Sun card comes to sanitize it. It showers blessing and the light on it, okay? If someone was also keeping secrets from you, or you yourself were being in denial about certain aspect of you, of yourself, or a situation, the Sun shines the light on it and requires for us to face it. So this is beautiful energy. And here we have the Two of Swords. So for a lot of you here, a decision needed to be made, okay? A decision needed to be made. Like there was no time, the time for indecision was over, so I felt like you did it. This is a Moon in Libra card, okay? A decision that needed to be made in fairness, that was just for everybody involved. And I felt like you guys made the right choice for you to start anew here. And I'm going to get some clarification for you on that Four of Water, that discontent and boredom. Some clarification, please, for it. Oh, okay. Okay, it came here in regards to a partnership. Okay, in regards to a partnership. For some of you, it seems like there may have been in the past part of that sacrifice that you had to make, that deals with something that was negative, like the working on yourself to shift your perspective. Perhaps there were delays in making a decision, like someone was being put like to wait, right? Like you, especially for those of you that were in a relationship with someone, perhaps that person was focusing on their work, on their career, and you had to wait. You were playing the waiting game, okay? You were put on the back end here, on the back bench to wait. And perhaps that was for you, that was like very much difficult to go through that. Yes, and I mentioned secrets earlier, and it came out of nowhere. So like it came out of my mouth, it was channeled energy, and it's like I heard it. and here we have the High Priestess. Yes, for some of you here, having part of that challenge you overcame, that devilish energy that's showing up there under the sacrifice, it has to do with there was a secret, okay? It had to do here there was someone here that was keeping something secret. There was something here that was not being shown to you. Okay, there was an aspect of this relationship, perhaps it's from your partner's end, that was not being shown to you. And for some of you, yes, it may have to do with a third party situation, that there was that there, but this is over. And for some of you, I'm gonna say Cancer, I don't know why. Yes, I know this is the, I'm getting major Cancer energy here. And I'm sorry, the high priestess itself is it represents like the moon in the tarot. So we have like a moon card here, we have a moon card here, we have a moon card again. So there's a lot of like deep intuition. There's a lot of the moon also talks about things that are hidden in the shadow. So there was a lot of things here that was hidden, especially in regards to a partnership. Okay, whether that was a work partnership or someone else at work. If it's your partner, it might very well maybe that your partner had a secret something going on at work, okay, or and you knew about it, and that's part of what you had to overcome. You had to close that cycle so you can bring back the victory, you can bring back that connection together, okay. And for some of you, it's very well be that you are waiting, you are put on the waiting game here, okay. With the Hangman also talks about delays and waiting. Someone here was really focusing on their work, needed to make a decision about how we're gonna move forward, in this relationship, but their focus was on their work. But it wasn't always clear to you what they were working on, but they were working on perhaps for the security of their family, to give you the best of them. They were putting something in motion here so they can provide for you, but it wasn't always clear, it wasn't expressed to you in a way for you to fully understand it. They felt like they needed to, especially for those of you that are feminine that are watching this, they felt like they had to keep that part. It's not even like they were trying to keep it secret, but to keep it under wrap, right? Like we see the high priestess have the scroll under the sleeves here, to keep it under wrap, like what they were working on, the project they were working on, because they really wanted to give you, to provide for you everything that you know that you could wish for. So that's part of your message. But regardless, look at this. Yes, Emperor. Someone was working on their Emperor energy here to set up this number 4 major arcana, to bring to have abundance, to have a lot of abundance, to be able to provide for you, to give you the most beautiful home, to give you a life that they feel like you deserve, okay. Someone was working on something beautiful here, and for some of you it may felt like, okay, you are getting bored with this. It may felt like you had to go through a lot of things by yourself as they were worrying, taking care of this, but you didn't fully understand it. But regardless, something beautiful is happening here. You guys are coming together, and it's going to become more and more clear to you what a beautiful and blessed relationship that you have, okay. There's a lot of loving energy here, just like I'm getting a lot of love. It's clearly for you, Leo, it's about a love connection. Oh no, this is way too many. This is the Woman's Oracle card. Message, love message for Leo. Love message for Leo spirit. Triumph. Triumph is yours, okay? And here we have, this could be the one at the bottom of the deck, and it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yes, you've already met each other. Even if you don't know that you've met that person, you've already met that person, okay? And yes, there was some setback. There are some things you had to work on. They had to work on themselves too. Perhaps there was a major decision that was made here after being, you know, held on the waiting bench. I don't know if that's not the expression, but that decision was made to allow love to flow, to allow love to begin, and two people here reconnecting after there was some difficult situation. Here we have unrequited love. That's the card that came out for you. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like for a lot of you Leos, that was your fear, okay? That was your fear. This card is white in alignment under that hope, and then the spiritual union, and then we have the discontent and boredom. That was your fear, because that person was not giving to you. That person was not showing you all the love, because they were so focused on what they were working on, and they were keeping their the emotional aspect of their life almost like at bay from you. They were not expressing, they were not showing you everything they feel for you. For a lot of you, you really kind of like started having doubt. You really thought that person did not care for you the same way that you cared for them, but that was never the truth. Okay, I feel very strongly that was the way that some of you interpreted it, that whole thing you went through. But that's about to become very clear to you, that there's a true love here and it's a divine connection. Okay, and we have, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner. And when I pull that up for you, there you go, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, there's a reason why they keep the sacrifice card kept was so strong here. I mean, the sun is on the table, but it was that sacrifice card, the triumph card, the chariot is right there in the middle of the reading, but it was the sacrifice card that kept on pulling, because you guys, I feel like that's where your energy was really concentrated. You are concentrated so heavily on the everything, all the challenges that you had to go through, all the stuff you had to face. And for some of you, it may feel like you had to face them alone. Okay, but just know that because of all the sacrifices and all those challenges, no matter how for some reasons at some point you may feel like your love, the cup you're extended, were not being received in a way that you wanted it to be. Just have no doubt. Okay, any doubt you may have, kind of let that go. Focus on the love, focus on your hope, focus on your wishes. Okay, and keep believing in the love, because this is your person. This is a soulmate relationship here, a soulmate connection here, very special connection here. Okay, let's see a final advice for you. This is the Angels and Oracle, Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Let's see. Advice for Leo. Advice. Okay, that was weak. Star Ancestor. And we have follow the voice of your soul. Follow the voice of your soul. Do not allow doubt to creep in. Look at how, like, the synchronicity of this. Do you see this? It's like the messages are coming directly from the universe, directly from source, straight into your crown chakra. Okay, because these two cards are like, they're sitting on the table like this, straight from the universe onto your crown chakra. Okay, that's what's facing this whole reading, onto the universe, to the crown chakra. And then here we have the star ancestors. You are being guided along in this journey. Okay, do not allow that to take place. Just follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Oh my goodness, moon again. We have the high priestess here. We have moon in Cancer here. And like, and here again, we have the moon. We have the sun and the moon in the card. Talking about like a divine union. Talking about like a deeply twin flame energy here. We have the sun and the moon on the table. This is like the divine father and divine mother. Okay, take note of intuitive messages. Yes, take note of intuitive messages that are coming directly to your crown chakra. Before I even like pull out the card to show it to you, that's what I was trying to show you here. Literally from the universe, coming straight down to your crown chakra. This is like a very big message for you, Cancer, especially for those of you that was feeling too much of this energy and too much of the sacrifice energy because of whatever little misunderstanding there might have been, because of your own, the way that spirit guided you to go through this journey. It might have felt like not so clear to you, but believe and trust in your own intuition. Okay, take note of intuitive messages. And I want to read a little bit from the card for you. Yes, I know I keep saying I'm gonna keep it short, and we keep going towards the 30 minutes mark, but I believe it's all worth it. Okay, y'all, we're gonna do it. I want to give you the best. All of it, as much information that I can receive, that I can interpret to you. There we go. And I'm going to read a little bit more from the book for you guys. Use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess. Indeed, this is your God and your goddess, whichever, whether your feminine energy or masculine energy. This is like the two that literally representing the masculine and feminine energy on the table. This twin flame situation here. And so the and I'm sorry, I'll start over. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess, and so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions. The moon has a dark side and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. And that's what this was about. The moon can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. And I feel like for a lot of you, and we get that with the high priestess. High priestess knows a lot, but it's secret knowledge, right? Not everyone knows what the high priestess knows. This is about secret, the high priestess. It's like secret information that few have access to that you can only get through your intuition, that you can only get by opening up that third eye chakra, that crown chakra, right? Access to the Akashic records. There's some things that were kept in the shadow for you because you're not ready yet, but now you're ready to receive. It's all happening. The light is shining through. Hope is here. The love begins. Like everything is just opening up, and all the abundance and success that you could wish for. And I pulled the Emperor card here for you. It's the source card again that came up. This is absolutely beautiful energy. Some of you, yes, you may be dealing with an Aries. Some of you you may be dealing with also an Aquarius. We have Aquarius energy here that came very strongly. And let's not forget the Sun card sometimes talks about Leo energy too. Okay, so this is for you, Leo. I hope this brought you some clarity, but there's something beautiful happening here. Whatever that you didn't know, there was a reason for it, but you're about to start understanding things and the bigger scale here, the big picture. And there's a lot of blessing, a lot of love, a lot of feelings and emotions coming towards you. And please listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. This year, follow the voice of your soul. Take note of intuitive messages. You see the repetition here. And again, crown chakra energy. Open up your crown chakra to receive divine guidance. So I'm going to leave you here. I'll see you guys soon. Until then, please take care of yourselves and each other. Be patient, be kind. Take all the precautions that you can. Stay home if you can afford to. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye bye.